two undefeated UFL teams and a questionable pass interference call, and here we are. If DC can pound this in, it would make it pretty tough. Ball bounces up! That's caught! What a play! The St. Louis fans are stunned, but it's still not over. If they are able to stop them on this try, it will still be a one-score game, but what a catch, what a play, and they're going for I would go for one. That's a weird move. He showed two on his hands, but they're going to go for the one. That makes a lot of sense. Run by the quarterback. That was stopped. It is still a one-score game, technically, but oh, if you're St. Louis, that was tough. Great penetration by the Battlehawks defense, making sure that they could not get pressure. I think St. Louis, with the way they show up for their Battlehawks, we need to bring the NFL back to St. Louis. This city is, they love football. Not a great completion percentage, but that's a lot of touchdowns. They are kicking this one off. This looks oh, that's big. That will put them with great field position to start. Manny Wilkins Jr. won Player of the Week last week. Made a nice touchdown earlier, but can they get this into the red zone and maybe make this interesting at the end? Now remember, the 4th and 12 onside kicked option is available. Let's see if they can get this snap before the 2-minute warning. They will. Manny, pump fakes, throws, gets it. Out of bounds. 3rd down will be reasonable. Here we go. In the gun, DC sending 4 men. Wilkins moving around. He's very nimble in the pocket. Running. Got the 1st down. That man needs to strap on his helmet better. That is the 2nd time he has lost that. Looks like Iron Man in the on the ship at the beginning of Endgame. Even though with down 9 points, technically a one-score game, but they need to be in a situation that they need to move fast, because if they don't get that 3-point try with the extra point, then gonna have to use that onside kick. Onside. Joe, don't. Why even worry about it? Why even worry about it? No stress. Even though that's still 3 timeouts. 6 turnovers in this one. It's not over, but if DC gets a 1st down, that's going to be a wrap. What was Wilkins seeing on this one? That guy was double covered, man. I think he decided pre-read that he was throwing there, and that was not the right read. That's like 24% of adults in the United States reading below a 6th grade level. This is not live. I just want to look. Oh, man. Hey, that's why you got to strap on that face mask better, dude. It looks like he got punched in the face. If DC gets a 1st down, that's a wrap. That's a great run. And that did a lot of work. They're going to have to burn a timeout. Damn, that's bad. 2nd and 3, also right on the edge of field goal range. That adds another wrinkle, but never mind. That's a 1st down. Did St. Louis not use a timeout there? This is a wrap, right? DC not yet in victory formation, so I think I think 18 seconds would be on the clock with this one. Try to rip that out, no dice. They call their 2nd timeout. And that guy looks like caw. Another handoff, but a great tackle that time. So it's going to be like 10 seconds. This is going to be slim, unless some kind of penalty. 3rd and 11. This will obviously be a run. You want to use that clock. Now, what do they want to do here in terms of, it's going to be 8 seconds, field goal, punt. This is going to be interesting. There will be 8 seconds. I wonder if this is going to be like a scramble around, throw it out of bounds kind of play. 8 seconds is tough, though. That's a lot of time. Just don't tell your girlfriends that. They are going to attempt a field goal. I don't agree with this. Obviously, if you make it, that's GG's in the chat. This dude missed a 27-yarder, very Jake Moody-esque. But 50-yard, if he makes it, it's game. There's nothing they can do. Snap the hold. And I talked crap, and that's a wrap. 3 seconds. Unless they complete the greatest comeback in sports history. Warriors and Clippers in OT. Okay. There's not much they can do at this point, so let's see if we can get a return. And then I don't even know what could happen. That's a good return, but that's a wrap. Zeros on the clock. That was a good weekend of UFL football. All right, we may do it for one more.